Late Game Reviewer here, and welcome to my channel. I got some really interesting news today. It looks like there's a guy in the forum called Phipps got really triggered over Tracer's pause. This one here. And Blizzard decided to remove that pause because one guy, I guess he's a guy, I don't know, maybe a woman, who knows. Well, one person got triggered. He didn't like it because it was too sexual. A man or a woman got triggered because... Let me go into that. But first, here's the thing. I want to make that video because there's a certain element to the story that I got triggered over with. Because Phipps has a daughter. A young daughter, let's say. I don't know her age. But it looks like she watches the trailer and that guy thinks this is like way too oversexual. He's or she's that person is afraid that she will get way too much influence out of that trailer. Using your daughter for a weapon in this is fucking wrong in so many ways. I'm going to explain this later. I try to, like, my best to avoid anything that has to do with sexism, SJWs, I don't know, misogynistic kind of news, and anything that has to do with this. Because this can be so fucking ridiculous, and it can get way too emotional, up to a certain point, that I'll be honest, if I don't get a comment that says, you know what, late game, just fuck off, or some death threats or something, I would be surprised if I don't get that. But it's possible. I mean, I've got a small sub base, so I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of it, like public attention. But anyway, sorry for that. So yes, here's the too long didn't read kind of post from Blizzard's forum. He says that Blizzard has done a really great job in Overwatch, and like they did a really huge it's let me say it instead. They are diverse, interesting, and compelling. From May to Zarya to Widowmaker, the female cast reflects a large spectrum of personalities and player fantasies. But for whatever reason, that guy gets triggered over Trace's pose, whatever. And and he goes into depth into that one, like she's fast, silly, kind, a good friend, and her body is comprised of 95% spunk. At first I thought that was what? Wait a minute. Jizz? Sperm? Bukkake? What? That didn't make sense. So I looked up the word and it said courage and determination. I was relieved. So, yeah, so he goes with other skins and other fun pauses, but for whatever reason, bam! This one gets triggered. You see an emphasis on her ass because it's yellow and everything else has light colors, but her pants, like, holy shit! To him, it's like, oh, please rape my little butt asshole. You know, I got a little tiny little asshole right there, and please fuck it, overuse it. You know, I guess that's what's happening in his mind, because this can be taken out of context, and it really depends on your perspective. There's no perspective here. There needs to be. Like this one here, 19-year-old diva, skinny outfit. I want to fuck her. May, 31-year-old with glasses. She looks innocent, giant breast. I want to doggy style her. This dude, let's look at him. I'm not a woman, but you know, I replace those guns with two giant pink dildos in front, and this is like perfect BDSM. Please fuck me. I can go on and on like this. Way taken out of context. Hanzo, for whatever reason, I'm a guy, but if I was a woman, like, holy shit, look at his pecs. Please, I want to suck your nipples. Same thing, like, holy shit, you got tits. Where's the nipples? Why does it have to be that this person gets triggered over this one, but for whatever reason, he doesn't get triggered by their outfit? Skinny outfits, for whatever reason, you got their breasts, like the position of their breast, the shape and everything. The armor has to be the same thing. Widowmaker says same fucking thing. Like, where are the nipples? I can't see them nipples. I need to see the nipples. Large hips, like this one here. She's ready to get pregnant. Holy shit, this can be taken way out of context, you know. I'm also 36 and I'm married and I'm still perfect like that. Like I said, everything can be taken out of context. Like, perspective doesn't exist here. There's a huge lack of perspective with this guy here. And this whole article, this whole thing, this whole story. And then he continues to say, you know, what's the problem with her? Well, like, it's not fun, it's not silly, it has nothing to do with being a fast elite killer. Yes, it does. She's a killer. She has guns. Did you forget that? Look at her guns here. Look at that thing behind her back, which I never played the game, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with her skills. But no, let's forget all that and look at her asshole. This is really fucking ridiculous at a, wow, epic level 9000 level. And here's the thing that I got triggered with. I have to read the entirety of it. I have a young daughter that every day, when I wake up, wants to watch the Recall trailer again. She knows who Tracer is. And as she grows up, she can grow up alongside these characters. So wait a minute, you got a young daughter and every single day she asks you to play the trailer? She must be freaking young, like below 10 or something. I guess. Because I don't know, I'm just assuming here, maybe I'm wrong, but you got a young daughter and you let her watch this game? I don't care if it's cartoony characters. The point is, this is about killing people, robots and animals. You find this right? Over some butt fucking? Really? I don't know. I have a kid. Okay, I admit. He's autistic, he has a lot of mental problems here and there. If he was normal, I'd be pretty concerned over him playing that game, watching that game, than making him see something sexual. Like, this is fucking wrong for me. I hope it never happens in my life. I wish to God that I don't want to teach a kid or a teen about sex. But if it ever happens, without hesitation, I would teach him about sex or anything about sex than guns or violence. That may be just me. To me, something's fucking wrong in Phipps making her daughter watch this game, which is about killing people, not giving a flying fuck, than watching a hot piece of ass and says, you know what? That is a problem to me. Let me write a letter to Blizzard and say, you know what? You need to change your stuff now because I'm fucking triggered. Wow, really? I guess there's a problem with you, not your daughter. Using your daughter as a weapon is so wrong in so many levels. This is low. This is cheap, like really, really cheap. But then he says, you know what? Just continue, but don't go there. Create strong female characters. What's weak about that? She has 2 fucking guns and that little thing in the back. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with her, you know. A woman with 2 guns? No, don't mess with that. But I do understand to a certain point Blizzard's position and the lack of fucking balls they have. A lot of companies have this problem you see today because of SJWs, of feminism, sex, anything that has to do with sex in games, there's a big problem. Because in the recent couple of years, holy shit, I say a lot of companies, but to my mind there's 2. There may be more, but they have they want to avoid this subject. They're willing to get bent, oil their ass, and to say, you know what, we're sorry, fuck us, really hard, please. We're willing to accept everything to be sorry. For example, Dead or Alive Extreme 3. Nice set, by the way. This one, Dead or Alive 3, is not going to be released in the US because of what? This year, it says here somewhere in Yeah, here it is. While consciously respecting and strategizing to support the different global audiences the Dead or Alive franchise lends itself to. In other words, they have it. They said it. It's not me. But in the U.S., no way. No sex. You see that freaking nipple? We're gonna rip you like a... We're gonna make you a new asshole. And we're gonna fuck you and we're gonna rape you. That's the message they got. But holy shit, you know what? Go on the news. Show some guts and violence. Show someone shooting another one and you see all the brains splatting all over the place. No problem there. Let that 6-year-old kid see that. We don't mind. That's the thing that's happening in their minds. I guess. I don't know. To me, this is really weird. Same thing for Obsidian Entertainment. I can't get the text, but it's something that Obsidian Entertainment made in Pillars of Eternity. They had something going on. Like, they asked... I'm not entirely sure anymore because it's really long time ago. But they asked their fans to get some text ready for their game. So they're going to implement it. One of them was like some kind of misogynistic joke. I saw that joke. I can't remember it, but it's not really a joke. To me, it's something to do that a guy sleeps a woman, he finds out it's a man, and then he gets upset. I think he kills himself or he kills her, whatever. I can't remember. To me, that's like, holy shit, let's think about that for a second. Let's talk about that. This is really interesting from a social point of view. Fucking interesting to me, but no, let's remove it. Fuck it, let's ignore it. Just delete it because this is too offensive, right? Yeah, right. I don't get it, really. And what do Blizzard say? We'll replace the pause. We want everyone to feel strong and heroic in our community. The last thing we want to do is make someone feel uncomfortable, underappreciated, or misrepresented. Seriously, you're gonna go there? You want everyone to feel comfortable? Challenge people. Challenge your fans. Challenge the world. Fuck's sake, man. Stop being pussies. I'm being really respectful here. Seriously. Stop it. Like Obsidian Entertainment, you guys, you're the one who need to stand up and say, you know what, we got big fucking hairy balls of steel, we're gonna release it. If you feel triggered, don't play the fucking game and get the fuck away from my games. That's it, but no one is taking a stance over this. Well, except me and some other people that talks about this, of course. This is really weird, because, you know, you go on television and the same fucking thing happens. Go see Dexter. Do you know that series? That TV series? It's a guy. This is really sick to me, but really good at the same time, by the way. It's a guy who looks normal. He's a serial killer. Poses himself as a normal guy inside a police officer. No, not officer, but he works in a police station, and he kills people. That's normal. That's accepted. What? 6 seasons, I guess? I don't know. Game of Thrones. You see some tits like when she was... you know well, there's a certain scene. I can't remember which season, but she gets doggy style, where like really freaking brutally doggy style, as in rape. You barely see anything except the tits that are flapping everywhere. Everybody gets fucking triggered. Shameless. Lots of fucking drug. Has nothing to do with sex, of course, but you'll get the point. Holy shit, lots of drugs in this show. Nobody flips. Someone sees like half of a tit, everybody flips. Wow. There's so much lack of perspective, if I can say that. This is so wrong in so many levels. I don't get it. What's so wrong about this? Like, I see that pause and there's nothing sexual for me to this. I look at the pants, they're yellow. Yes, there's skinny tight jeans, I don't know, pants, whatever she's wearing. But then again, I'm looking at her, I'm seeing her tits. That's what I'm seeing. This is... Why wear a dress? You know, just be naked at that point. You got large freaking hips, you got tits that are... Like this cleavage, holy shit. This one... Why does every armor needs to have the shape and size of the breasts? What the fuck? This is the same thing. I don't understand. Where are the nipples? That's what's missing in this. But he doesn't get triggered over this. No, it's really weird. This guy is... I don't know. I feel like this was a challenge to him, as in, you know what? I'm going to create a post, and I'm going to see if I can make Blizzard change mind with my one single post. It worked. I don't know. Was this a joke? I don't know. It's really weird because it's like 5 days ago. It's near the 1st of April. April's full, you know? Feels weird to be that date. Well, those are my thoughts and my opinion. This is exaggerated. They should not back up from this. You know what? They should... You know what? This is what they should do. Bring every male character, have the same pause as this. They want equal? Let's be equal. Get every male character in there, have a sexual pause. Why not? I don't mind. It's a fictional character of all things. Me? I'd be more concerned over the pre-order that Blizzard is making and the gameplay aspect. I didn't play the game. I can't bitch about it. I can't whine about it. I can't complain about it. But I'm pretty sure there are some negative things. You know, if you look at a game, for example, PC games, PC port performance, the lack of options a lot of times, the lack of effort in level design, in AI. A lot of times, like Battlefront, well, it's not even existent in this one, and I refuse to believe there is one. Even if there is one, with the ones that I've seen in beta, which I don't think there's like a lot of improvements, but you see that Stormtrooper going from A to point B, and you see him charge, bend, if they didn't die, of course. That's it. Like, AI doesn't exist. It barely exists. Metal Gear Solid 5, which I played over 100 hours. These guys, they don't work together. This is weird. You get like an outpost, and you get that outpost. With that outpost, there's like, what, 4 guys? When you attack them, they don't work together. You're going to see like one guy flank you. That's it. There's no cover fire. There's no flanking. There's barely any use of grenades or smoke or anything. It's weird. Especially after you attack him once or twice or a couple of times. You kind of get the idea that there might be a spy or some kind of guy, like freaking overpowered, with stealth kind of skills, you know? Let's always be on alert here or something. Let's be more intelligent. Let's be more let's be more bright. Let's use our brain or something. No, that doesn't exist, you know. I'd be more concerned over that. I'd be more concerned over the gameplay aspect than some chick who I get to see her ass, which I don't know. I don't care for that one, you know. Anyways, those are my thoughts. What about yours? I'm not used to that kind of news because, like I said first, like I try to avoid those kind of subjects. I'm not really comfortable, but hey, I tried. So I'm anxious to see your replies. See you later, guys.